Hello, everybody. This is mrhilamma, and today we're gonna play some Minecraft. Specifically, we're gonna play some Minecraft with Mr. Al Stays at Home in a minivan. Hello, sir. How are you today?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm okay. I hear that you, sir, are in the market for some special blood.
I am. I am indeed. I would like the power of flight without having to be a bat.
I can definitely provide you with that. But
So-
I may have certain fees involved.
I would expect nothing less.
Not from me, anyway.
Oh,
for sure.
no. From
But-
anyone.
To be honest, the most valuable thing I contain in my blood is a secret to a glitch in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a heart glitch?
It would happen to be such things as these.
I have heard of such a thing, but in all honesty, have never pursued it.
Well,
I have no good reason for that. I just haven't.
It would happen to be a certain combination of two mods interacting with one another. One mod being Tinker's Construct, and the other, of course, being Applied Geneticists. Should we even go further, or should I just take my things and go?
Well, I'm curious as to what you might want in payment.
I would like to know how to become a witch.
Oh, well, okay. That's, in one way, extremely simple, and it depends on how much of a witch you want to be.
I want to be the baddest, evilest witch this server has ever seen.
I'm afraid that can never happen.
Dang.
But I could make you the second baddest, most evil
Oh,
witch the server has ever seen. For
snap.
I've found that, unfortunately, being a good witch is useful and fun in its ways, and I've helped some people. I've turned some zombies back into villagers and things like that, but realistically, it's nothing compared to, say, well, simply turning it to night whenever you want.
That is cruel.
It's useful. There are some things you can only do at night, especially as a witch. But I would certainly be willing to help you. There's one thing you must do from this point forward.
Yes?
You must commit to this, and if you can't commit to this, I cannot help you.
Ooh, that is a
Alright.
tough one.
You must never have a bed.
You can never have a bed.
A bed. You can look anywhere on the server. You will not find a bed for me. And the reason for that is because if you are online, someone can go to your bed and tag lock that bed. And then they can make something like this voodoo puppet, which allows me to, simple things, boop, push you
Ow.
around and, do the little things.
Oh, you tagged my bed. I didn't know you could do that.
I did, and you can only do it while the person is online. All right, so if you had, had a bed and you were not online, the person would not be able to do it. So you have to be sneaky to get away with it. But allow me to say that I have tag locked you, of course, and
Obviously.
it was from your bed, yes, because I have your poppet here.
Oh,
Mr. Mrhilamma's poppet. And let me say, too, just since we are sharing secrets and I want to show you the amount of trust that I have, you said you do have a fair amount of hearts.
oh yes.
I'm glad to hear that. I expected nothing less, to be honest. But I will say there are things you can do in witchery that will mitigate the damage that one would take and transfer it to another.
Oh.
And you being what I considered the most healthy person on the server,
You can probably see it by pointing at my character. There's probably quite a few hearts in front of you.
92 is all it says. Hit points 92. So I don't think it shows them all. I sincerely don't.
Yeah. I'm pretty well off. Pretty well off.
Yes. So if for instance someone were to strike me, you would take half the damage.
Oh.
And I appreciate that, by the way. It was very kind of you.
You're most welcome.
But if you can commit to never having a bed again,
Oh, wow.
then we can go forward.
Well, so how do you control, like, if you die, where you come back?
You you have to make sure not to die too often. But
That's not really a problem.
there you go. But once you set your spawn, you can pop it back up. And you just remove the bed and you figure out where your spawn point is. Mine is over by Happy Bandits Village. And I just pop back there each time. It's the server spawn, so it's not a bad place. And I might possibly have a few things hidden close to spawn that might allow me to, say, grab them after I died and reassert myself, shall we
Not
say.
that could ever possibly happen, being that you are the baddest witch on the server.
Well, so far the only witch. So now I do have to say too, and I don't want to be mean about this, but the wife of Keelan is considering witchcraft as well.
Oh, dear.
I have a plan to dissuade her from doing that.
Ooh, I would be honored to be your minion.
Well, I appreciate your subservience there. But, here's the thing, though. You're well established, so you probably won't have this issue. But witchcraft does take a commitment. If you fly around my village, I haven't done much. I've got a few small things, but realistically, it's been almost all witchcraft.
Oh, dear.
So it takes, but you're already set up. Say, Wither Skulls.
I've got like 21 Wither Skulls. Am I good?
I think you'll be okay. But small things like that will put you well ahead, excuse me. Whereas someone coming in fresh is going to have difficulty finding those things.
Ooh.
So, but it is still a commitment. And if you have a bed, someone's going to tag lock you. I don't know who that person might be. But it could be the wife of Keelan. Who knows? She might start.
She may have already done it.
She may have. She has not tag locked me, though.
You don't have a bed. So there we go.
So, but that's the only thing. If you can commit to that, then I am more than happy to trade secrets with you.
Oh, I think I can handle that.
But let me clarify. So you're bringing to the table multiple hearts.
Oh, yes.
Vast amounts of health and flight.
And flight.
Is that it? Is there swimming in lava?
There is also swimming in lava.
All right, that's good.
And I have, in the makings, I probably will have to kill another Wither. But I do have in the makings Wither hit.
That will be useful.
So yes.
Very useful. All right. Well, I think then I can give you the secrets up to infusing yourself. Ooh. Which is a fairly strong thing. And once you infuse yourself, you can begin to get a coven. Once you have a coven, yes, and your magic is practically exponential at that point.
I'd probably pour a bucket of lava on top of that tree and make it look like one.
It would look like a volcano, yes. Well, I have a coven. And they are my squires. They are my minions, shall we say. So we can just be witches together, and I'm good with that. I will teach you what I know, you teach me what you know, and we'll rule this place.
Basically.
So
that's what I'm thinking.
Have you seen Dr. Trotter's house, speaking of ruling over?
I don't even know where he lives.
Would you like to know?
I would definitely like to know.
When I first returned to this world, the madness returned with me. The visions growing ever stronger, hallucinations of death. There was nothing I could do, so I retreated into the darkness of the underground, where I would hatch my plans of domination and seek salvation and solitude from my haunting visions. For years, I dug my way down, deeper and deeper, and crafted for myself a temple and throne room for which to worship the goddess. The dark wizard, Al, stayed home, told me that I could seek refuge in the goddess. that she would cure me of my insanity. And indeed she did. And granted me powers beyond reckoning.